What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. We're Generation Pips, and this is our weekly Forex analysis video. As always, whether you're new to trading or a seasoned pro, this video is going to be packed with some of our best trading ideas going into this week. So make sure you hit that subscribe, that bell button for regular updates. I'm Eli. Grab your coffee. Let's go ahead and hit these charts. All right, so first thing we're going to look at here is going to be the dollar index. And on the weekly time frame, we can see that price is moving sideways. All right, it's not trending in any direction. We also can see that we've had a nice bearish impulse potentially tapping into this weekly level of support. So what we want to do is go down to the daily time frame to get a better look at pretty much everything that's going on. On a daily time frame, we can see that price is moving to the downside, right? And with that, can we make any type of idea or trading idea from this? Not yet, and mainly because price is sitting in this range right here. And if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we can look at that a little bit clearer. And on here, we can see there's that sideways range. So one thing we want to look at going into this week is, will price break to the upside and tap back into this area, or will price break out of that support and go back lower? That is what you need to be doing if you're looking at the dollar and any other type of position going into this week. Wait for a breakout of either or of this range. And that's the DXY going into this week. All right, so next on the list we have NZD CAD. On the weekly time frame, we can see that we did have a bearish push to the downside, but since then we've had a nice correction back up to the upside. Looks like we're forming an ascending triangle right in this area. So the key thing to look at on this time frame would be this nice bullish engulfing that happened over here. All right, signaling that we may have some more upside potential. So let's go ahead and look at the daily time frame to get a clearer look at all of this. So on the daily time frame, we can start seeing that price has formed a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high. We're starting to make nice bullish moves to the upside. So if we want to go to the 4-hour time frame to look to see if there's any entry opportunity, and on the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so we can see kind of what I'm looking at going into this week. We've had a pretty nice level of support all in here, as well as a nice level of resistance here. We did have a fake out last week, so going into this week, I'm waiting for that strong push to the upside, a retest of this level, and then going back up to the upside to that daily and weekly area. And that's going to be NZD CAD going into this week. The next pair we're going to look at is going to be NZD CHF, and on this weekly time frame, we can see the price is in a range. We had a fake out here to the upside, but we did push back down to the bottom. We had a support, and now it looks like we're faking out that support and potentially going to make our way back up to the upside. So with all that in context, we're going to go down to the daily time frame to look a lot clearer into what's going on here. So let's zoom out just a little bit. We zoom out in here, we can see that support on the left-hand side as well as that resistance up here. We can also see that price is forming somewhat of a inverse head and shoulders, potentially signaling a nice position to the upside. We're going to go down to the 4-hour time frame to pretty much get a nice clear look at what's going on there. And on that, we can see that inverse head and shoulders that I was speaking about, price just pushing down, pulling up, pushing down, form that right shoulder, potentially getting a break, and then a retest, and then going back up to the upside. So going into this week, we are bullish on the 4-hour time frame. I will be looking for a nice break out of that right shoulder there, neckline, and then push back up to the upside. And that's going to be NZD CHF. All right, and if you made it this far, this is going to be the last pair going into this week. We've got Great Britain Pound CAD on the weekly time frame. We can see that we're in a range with this resistance level that we're tapping into right now, as well as this support area down here at the bottom. So what we want to do is pretty much zoom in just a little bit. Like I said, price is pushing back into that area. Let's go down to the daily time frame to get a better look of everything that's going on. On the daily time frame, you can see where price is trying to tap back into that area. Potentially, we may see some shorts from there, but we're not going to try to tell the future here. All we can see is that price is moving bullish back into that weekly area. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame to get a better look of any trading opportunity that we may have. So on the 4-hour time frame, it's easy for us to see that price at one point broke out of this nice trend that we were in. We were in a downtrend. Price did break out of that. We did have this level of support, now uses resistance. We're going to see if price will come back into this area this week and then go all the way back into that daily and weekly level of resistance. So we may see a buying opportunity here on Great Britain Pound CAD. Well, thank you guys for tuning into this week's analysis video. For more content, follow us on Instagram at GenerationPips. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button if you really enjoyed this video. And also drop your comments below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Stay tuned for next week's analysis video. And as always, happy trading.